of her hotels was just randomly bombed by Russian missiles just a few weeks ago. And so, listening to her story of, that's her business. It just, Russian missiles hit it and rockets hit it. And now her hotel is destroyed and there's no insurance or government assistance or anything. So now as a small business owner, she has to figure out a way to pay for her business to be rebuilt because of just these random acts of aggression against the people here and against this country. So to hear the suffering that's happening, to hear what families are going through, to hear what business owners are going through, it's a lot. They're living under a tremendous threat and a tremendous amount of pressure. But yet, like I said, the hope and the resiliency and the strength in the people is amazing because you still see them, going to dinner, weddings, graduations, celebrations, parties. I mean, they still are trying to have life as normal as possible. And what you can really see in the people is that truly they thank God every day for what they have, because the aggression and the threat that they're living under, they're not guaranteed one day to the next. They're not guaranteed that their home is going to be there one day to the next, that their business is going to be there tomorrow, that their family is going to even be alive. I've had the honor of meeting so many soldiers here that they were telling me how many brothers or sisters are they've lost in this war, or how many family members they've lost in this war. So really what you see here is the people, they're just clinging to as much hope as possible and just really trying to live and enjoy life as much as possible because they truly understand that tomorrow is not guaranteed. And for a lot of people that would crumble them, but the strength and the courageousness and the bravery of the people here, they're not crumbling under that pressure. They're thriving. So it just gives me so much hope for the Ukrainian people.
Julia, thank you very much for mentioning the hotel. I want to say for the audience that it is Alla Belenkova, and we went to Portofino Hotel, which I consider to be the best hotel in Odessa at the beach zone, certainly. The other hotel that has been destroyed is Dacha Langeron, and I saw it today while we were driving, and absolutely tragically looks this monument of that little cat in front of the hotel, because it's a famous monument for Odessa named Izum. It's the cat of Allah. And it was made for her, this little monument, as a present. And even that, he's sitting on a ball, or you can say on earth, and missiles even. There are the rest of the missiles, even in that. Yes, even if not only the building, the surface, everything, but even that little monument. And this is absolutely heartbreaking. And I hope that Allah will manage with all of it. And if friends of us maybe hear what we're saying about, maybe somebody would help also. She needs, of course, support. Thank you. So thank you for mentioning. Thank you very much. Dear friends, so now we are in front of Langeron Dacha Hotel. This is my lovely friend Ala, and she's now reconstructing that building. The monument with Isa, the cat, survived, but also was injured by aggressive Russian missiles. And now she has to repair all of it on her own forces, and this is of course difficult.
Thank you, dear friends, that you participate and help us to survive and to repair the hotel. With the God's help, we overcome everything, and the only one which was survived and still after the bombing of Russians, it was the menorah, which was on the facade on the central wall. It was the both sides with the lions which were on the temple, and I hope that the gods help us and we will repair everything again. Thank you for your participants.
Yes, thank you, my dear friends. If you have a goodwill, please donate. I will put the possibility under the video. There will be a link. Thank you so much.